There's this new adult animation on, wow, these, holy, is any of this gonna get me banned? Hold on. Yo, that looks crazy. I wanna, we're just gonna, real quick. Wow, wow, I didn't know she was like that. There's this new show on HBO Max called Velma, and it's possibly the worst. It just came out like a couple days ago. January 12th, 2023. The most hated show I've possibly ever seen. I thought shows like Captain Marvel or She-Hulk were the worst, but apparently this beat it by a mile, by a long shot. It has, at the time of this recording, 3,000 reviews on Google, and it's a 1.3. I'm not really sure what's going on with this show. I haven't watched it. Do I want to watch it? Absolutely not. It's supposed to be a depiction of Scooby-Doo. When I was a kid, I remember watching that show and I actually enjoyed it thoroughly. It was full of adventure. It has a very good nostalgia factor. It has a dog that talks. You could see here, it's like, it's crazy how, how many different movies and shows that they have. And they're all pretty much loved. We have the cast, if you didn't know. Mindy, she's, I guess, from The Office. She does a couple other shows. I don't really like this lady's face. It's nothing bad. I'm not gonna say anything bad. I just don't like her face. It seems very like. And we have Shaggy, which is the black guy of the show. Where is he at? Okay, so this is Shaggy, or their depiction of Shaggy, I should say. He's definitely a white guy. So I don't know where they get this black guy from to play this. So this is Daphne right here, and I guess she's a Chinese girl. Fred, from the reviews and from what people are saying, he's like a snarky white guy. So we're gonna watch the trailer. It has 9 million views. It has, Jesus Christ, almost 500,000 dislikes. So people completely hate this show.
This is my story told my way.
Okay, so you use the properties of Scooby-Doo, right? The Mystery Gang. You use those properties, and then you made a show to tell your story your way. I'm not really sure why you had to bring Scooby-Doo into the situation. There's Netflix. Netflix has a ton of like really, really good, really like interesting shows, and they don't like, the people like them because they have multiple fucking seasons. Like this one has 2 parts. This one has probably like 5 seasons at this point. Things on here like BoJackman. People love this show as well, even though it has animals talking to each other. It's people like it. So you could do anything. It doesn't have to be Velma here to tell your own story. You could make your own character, make it look like you, do it like that. But let's continue.
Jinkies. My name.
Okay, so the first thing I see here is already the black guy is like completely looking at weed. I guess he's reading an article, "Are drugs destroying our schools? Stay away from shifty people. They could be dealing drugs."
My name is Velma Dinkley, and I've decided to finally share the bone-chilling events that drove me to assemble the greatest team of spooky mystery solvers ever. This is my story told my way.
This is my she said it 20 seconds ago. I'm not really sure why she has to repeat that. This is her story my way. I'm not sure why she brought that up again. It's not necessary.
She has no brain!
Oh, thanks for pointing it out for everybody that couldn't really see it at this point. What creative writing?
I'm not dissing her. She has no brain! And it starts with a murder. If I can't convince people I didn't kill Brenda, I'm going to be arrested.
I know who did kill Brenda. I think it has something to do with drugs, which I hate.
Okay, so I guess he doesn't hate drugs. That's the joke, because he's a black guy and black people always associates themselves with weed, I guess. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure. So.
Fred?
Do I know you?
It's Velma from school.
I have a disease where I can't recognize people who aren't hot.
Is it called rudeness?
I have an illness!
Hey, Daphne. I need a favor. Why would I do
I don't know that, again, this shit doesn't flow properly. It's not really creative. I'm not even cracking a smile at this point.
that?
We're not friends anymore. We're nemesis.
Nemesis.
And that's why.
Okay. What was that?
We're nemesis.
Nemesis.
And that's why.
So you could just do this in the middle of the hallway in a high school, just like tongue, I guess. His legs are really high up. I'm not really sure what's going on here, but
For all you wondering why the police have not yet caught the serial killer, it's because it's a ghost.
Jinkies.
Okay, so the one time she says jinkies is at a minute, and the first time we ever seen a ghost is at a minute. That's a good trailer, guys. Thank you.
Maybe it's one of those doors where you push in a brick and it opens.
Fred, wait!
So funny.
I'm the brains of this operation. You're just the look, style, and effortless charm.
We do make a good team, don't we?
Okay, I guess some
In this day and
lesbian
age,
love.
You can't speculate about someone's sexuality unless they're famous or Peppermint Patty.
Again, I don't. The jokes doesn't hit anywhere. And I see why this show is like completely hated. HBO Max Velma is getting absolutely savaged in reviews and online. Always seems like a bit of an odd experiment, a reimagination of Scooby-Doo in adult animation format where the danger is real, the jokes are more crash, and it could have worked by all accounts, but it doesn't. Not at all. I've never seen a show so hated by both sides before, both critics and like people that watch shows, you know? Usually these people are very like, when they say people are misogynistic or they're racist or some crap because people don't like a show. That's usually the case when it comes to these shows. I'm not really sure why these critics are on a different page today. So the critics apparently hate this show and the people hate the show as well. It seems very weird. 50 on the critics side, 7% out of 4,000 reviews on the audience side. So people completely hate this show. What it's all worth, they hate it and they completely dislike it. I'm not really sure why HBO even pulled this show out of their ass, to be honest with you. There's shows like this, there's Smiling Friends on HBO, and this show is like 1,000 times better than whatever Velma is. It actually has depth, it has good jokes, it's actually really funny. You should watch it. Compared to Velma, a hodgepodge of ideas that never connect, especially in its humor. The comic lands where it veers into absurdism with visual gags and everything Fred says, which falls flat in the frustrating meta approaches it takes. So I guess people just hate it. People just absolutely hate this fucking show. You know, it doesn't matter if it's a critic or a reviewer. I love watching all the characters snipe at each other, and the best jokes are laugh out loud funny. The show also has some good gags, good digs at sexism and the patriarchy, which ended a very long time ago. People keep bringing that shit up, but sometimes the show's gags are just rooted in plain old hipster fat phobia. They use a lot of buzzwords on this review, but it doesn't make any sense. But they like just saying that, I guess. I'm not sure. I never seen so many reviews with half a star. Unwatchable. The humor in it does not land. The social commentary being thrown down your throat every 5 seconds. It's just overwhelming and distracting. When the characters you're supposed to hate, apparently the white male, Fred, the white cisgendered male, he's straight, he has money, and he's white. You have to hate him. You know, you can't have all three things. You can't be white, you can't be straight, and you can't have money, apparently, without being hated on. It's great. It's beautiful. I love to see it. It's the most likable. You know, there's nothing wrong with the show. Junkies, what the heck is this? Yeah, apparently Daphne's a crackhead or some shit, or she does drugs or some type of crack meth addict. I'm not really sure what's going on with her, but it's cringy, it's bad. I'm not really sure why they made this show. Batgirl, which HBO canceled and scrapped and thrown out the door, right? But something like this, they kept it on here and they want people to like it, and apparently they're gonna have a second season. I'm not really sure what the fudge is going on with these people who makes these decisions in these entertainment companies, because it doesn't really work. I'm not sure why, like, people even disliked the trailer when it first came out and people hated it because it was complete trash. So I'm not really sure why they keep pushing shit like this out. I guess it makes them money, but not in the way that they want to make money. They want to make money with hate, which is the greatest thing on earth to do. People hate a show, so we're gonna make money on it and laugh at them and call them different types of phobias, you know, or racist or whatever bullshit shit that they trying to goddamn pull. Like, I watch Paradise PD, I watch Smiling Friends, I watched all these shows, you know, F it's for Family, Family Guy, Simpsons, and I love all those shows, and even South Park. It's really just not funny. I rather not deal with that. I guess you guys could check it out. You know, there's an Indian girl as Velma. She's usually a white person. Black guy is Shaggy for some reason. I'm black, but I'm not asking for this. There's Daphne as a Chinese girl. So, you know, there's a nice list of characters on here that don't make any sense, but they made it anyway. I guess the only regular character out of everyone is literally Fred. He's snarky, he's egotistical, he has money, he's white, and he's straight. I guess he's the most normal character out of all of them, but they're gonna make him seem like a complete fudging idiot. I'm not really sure what the they're doing in this show. It doesn't seem interesting to me. He seems like a complete child, as you can see. He can't even eat without him like getting his food cut up. He's a complete dumbass. But whatever. I'm not really sure. We're gonna just end the video here. I have to edit this. It's so dumb. I don't know what's going on.